Hey, how you doing, YouTube? All right, all you doodlers and doodly poopers, and welcome. Glad to see you're back. If you're new here, why, hit the subscribe, at least hit the like button. Anyway, today, let's see. This little building's in Old Town Albuquerque. I'm back there again. And I had shown this little building in a clip with the candy lady. And I tacked that clip on the back here at the very end of this. So you can just, it's a real short clip, but it gives you a little idea of what the surrounding area looks like. It's a cute little building, and you know, I've looked at some research. Some of the buildings in Old Town were built more recently, in the 1900s, you know, and some of them are real old adobes. I mean, there were people living there in the 1600s, and it was a village. It wasn't a recognized place, you know, until the Spanish came and made it a place, you know, made it a township or whatever it is. In any case, this little building, I just thought it was so cute. It houses currently a business called Deja Vu Refinery. And they have a website. I'll leave you a link. It's, I think it's fine secondhand clothes and you know, turquoise jewelry, things of that nature. But you can check out their website. If you look to the left, I just put that building in back there. I didn't really pay much attention to the buildings to the right or the left. But if you go down, there's like a little alleyway on the left side of this Deja Vu Refinery. And you can go back to the back of it there. There is a place called the Chapel of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And it was built pretty recently, like, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, by Sister Giotto, Giotto, I believe, Moots. And she was, I think, from Spain, and she started like a little art thing, a little art school. And some of her students, I think, helped her build this little chapel back there. Anyway, it's open to the public today if you want a place to just go meditate, or you're religious. There's a little altar there. You can, you know, pray and do that kind of thing. Find some peace in the middle of your busy day. It's a neat little chapel. I first saw it with a friend of mine, and he works at a place that runs tours of Old Town Albuquerque. And I'll leave you a link to their thing there too. It's there's a lot of information. There's ghost stories and there's history you know, they have a history tour where you can go and hear the history of Old Town. And pretty interesting. You saw there I forgot to put in while I was drawing, I forgot to put in the lamppost, but it worked out all right. I just drew it right over the ink there. And right there I had a little bit of a bleed, but that's not too much trouble if you just take a reasonably dry brush and wipe the bleed out and then put a little bit of the color back in. It usually works out all right. I think I touch it again with some more color here in a few minutes. There is, yeah, those two places, if you like the history of New Mexico, or if you're interested in traveling and you want to get some history, those two things might be fun for you. Like I say, I'll leave a link. There was also another lady I can't find. I think it's an article that she wrote called A Story of Mountain Road. It's by Juliana Kerwin, I believe, but I couldn't find the story. I just saw that something I was reading on the internet, you know. But I'd really like to get a book about that area. I'm going to look for a book, because we're going to do several more buildings down there. If I find a book, I'll share the book with you. Yeah, that little chapel was built in 1976. Oh, it's a magazine article. The magazine article's from 1976. I don't know when, but she talks about helping build that thing. Anyway, yeah, it's a neat little deal there. I'll leave you that with that link as well. So yeah, a big part of this, though, the reason I'm doing this little Old Town, obviously I like the buildings, but you know, Old Town Albuquerque, like I say, I've said it before in videos, was on old Route 66 post 1937, I believe, when they altered it. And this was after the bridge, Borales Bridge, went down with the flood. It used to originally go all the way down 4th Street, and then they closed 4th Street in Albuquerque, and then recently they opened 4th Street, but it doesn't go all the way through, I don't think. They've had some great business ideas. Most recently, they've put in a new thing called ART, the Albuquerque Rapid Transit System, and it shut down traffic on old Route 66, really made it very difficult to travel on Route 66, which of course horribly affected the businesses there in Old Town and all up and down Route 66. And from what I understand, it really hurt the business, excuse me, in Old Town Albuquerque. And it was one of those things that there was a big fight about. You know, modernization is always costs the local people. Well, obviously I have an issue there. Hang on just a second, I'll get back. Okay, got that phone taken care of. Yeah, we had a bit of a plumbing problem with the shower here, and I couldn't get it to braze properly to fix it, so we ended up having to call a plumber. And anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, that ART. There's real questions whether it's gonna help the downtown area or hurt it, because the bus stops are really kind of designed to whisk people through to the brand new malls that are at the other end of town. You know, the bigger malls, and there's 3 shopping malls, all within they almost connect. They're large. They're big malls, so of course those corporate entities, I assume, have a little bit of bank and influenced the mayor of Albuquerque or whatever. But yeah, I didn't keep track of it, but there was big discussion. Anyway, I'm hoping that the Old Town Albuquerque rebounds from this recent shortfall that they had. I don't think they got the traffic they're used to. So yeah, let's see. I tried to write the name there. I'm not sure I even spelled it right, but there's some kind of signage there. And the little store, although it looks cute in this drawing, you'll see in the photograph the door has a big metal thing over it, and I don't know. At the time I was there, it didn't look really inviting. It looked neat and cool, but not like inviting to go in. So anyway, there's the mat and a little signature. And fun. I think this is a cute one. I hope you guys like it. I know I really enjoyed making it. And I'm going to get down there myself, I think, and take a history tour. It just sounds like a fun thing to do. Anyway, yeah, the picture's there, you know, as usual. There's a little detail. And doodly poop. You all take care, and I hope to see you on the next one. Get out and draw something. Do something creative today. All right, you guys, the picture's coming up, and then a little clip of Old Town there. See you on the next one.